Hello, this is Jonah Dempsey, your host of the Human Design Deconditioning Guide. Today I'm going to be talking about Projector Deconditioning. So I'm here in gray Seattle, and it is really beautiful though. For instance, the cherry blossoms are just to die for. Let's see, where are some? Yeah, I guess it's not letting me zoom. Alright, well in any case, so I was here in Seattle and I was thinking about a couple of experiences I've had with reflectors and about what reflector deconditioning looks like. So obviously, all the types are going to have certain commonalities about how they are conditioned. Oh, here we go. I got closer to the, look how beautiful these are. So all the types are going to have certain commonalities in that if you're split definition, you're always going to be conditioned by that bridging gate or multiple bridging gates. And everyone's conditioned by their undefined centers, right? So conditioning is going to be a thing no matter what type you are. But there's also special deconditioning for each type. So for the projector, what you're really deconditioning from is bitterness. The thing about the not self themes is that they are both what you feel when you're in the not self and what you're afraid of feeling. So this is crucial. I'm going to say it again, and I'll explain it kind of in a different way here. If you're a projector, then you can tell you've entered into the wrong sequence of events. You can tell you've made the wrong decision, right? You can tell that you've made a decision as not self when you feel bitterness. That bitterness is the result of having made the wrong decision. However, when you're feeling bitter, you're also really in the not self. Meaning when you feel really bitter, you're in the mind, so to speak. It is the not self that feels bitter. Although it can also be, the second point is not entirely accurate because your aura can be bitter. Your cells can be bitter. You know, your cells can be, and bitter is not the only word for it. It's also like soured. You know, projectors can be the sweetest and they can be the sourest. So, and then the last sense of it is that, ironically, it's the attempt to avoid bitterness, which is the not self. So the not self theme of bitterness can also be if you're making decisions because you think that decision won't make you bitter, then that's the not self. Because the not self is constantly telling you, hey, do this or else you'll be bitter. Invite yourself to this party, otherwise you'll be bitter. So the main idea about deconditioning for the projector has to do with bitterness. However, the other main thing, the biggest habit they have to decondition from, is inviting. They invite themselves places, and they also invite people. And they're not supposed to do either. If you're a projector, stop inviting. Simple as that. So, projectors will oftentimes also have a very strong desire or hope. Their transference is important. If your transference is guilt, or say your motivation is guilt, and then you transfer to hope, what that's going to do as a projector is, everywhere you go, you're going to be, I hope they invite me, I hope they invite me. Now, you don't even have to say it. Just the fact that you're hoping puts that frequency out. So someone says, oh, I'm going to a concert tonight, my favorite band. Well, you internally hope, oh, I hope they'll invite me. They pick up on that. And they pick up on that pressure, pressuring them to invite you. Projectors are the masters of pressuring others to invite them. That is the not self. You know, it's amazing watching the projector get invited to something, ignore it, not even realize they were invited to it, not even notice the invitation, They never give it a second thought. Someone says, hey, you should come by my work today. I'll give you a free coffee. The projector goes, that's really nice of you. But it's in one ear, out the other. They never take them up on it. If you ask them later, they say, oh, they were just being nice. Or they say, did they invite me? I thought they just said it would be cool if I go there sometime or something. You know, like they'll miss it. They'll miss the invitation. Then you're like, all right, see you later. I'm gonna go for a walk in the park. And they go, oh, you're going to that park, huh? And I'm like, yeah, it's gonna go for a walk in the park. Oh, I really like that park. Oh yeah, it's a great park. All right, yeah, no, I haven't been there for weeks. I haven't been there for months. I used to go there all the time. I just love it. I wish I got out there more. Yeah, it's really good. It's a great park. Okay, see you later. You know, and they're fishing for you to say, come on, come along. That is the projector, not self. It's amazing to watch, and they deny it to the bitter end. I've stopped calling them out on it because, especially if they have undefined ego, they will try to prove to you how they never, ever, ever fish for invitation. They're doing it all the time. It's like, this is the ultimate not self projector thing. And they can't help but do it until they actually legitimately don't care if they're invited. So you see, this is what I mean by deconditioning. Deconditioning is not, I'm a projector and I really want to be invited, but I'm going to hide that from you. It's not about that. It's not about hiding the fact you want to be invited. It's about no longer caring if you're invited. All right, this has been the Human Design Deconditioning Guide with your host, Jonah Dempsey, Projector Edition. Thanks for watching.